I always like to go back to the start with my guest and like ask them how they got into what they're doing. And obviously, when you first started MMA, it was completely different to what it is at now. So how did you get into the sport?
Yeah, that's a great question. I literally just kind of saw it on TV and I thought, that looks fun. I'll bet I could do that. And so I found some guys that were doing that and I went and I got my ass kicked. And I've been kind of like, I never wrestled and I just joined the club wrestling team in college. And we just like started Roman Greco wrestling. And then I did like a tough man contest, with the big gloves where you just punch each other and get exhausted. Because I was like, I know how to fight. I'm pretty good at fighting. I got in a lot of fights playing basketball growing up. And turned out I did not know how to fight against people that didn't know how to fight. So I was like, I had to learn this shit.
So you was fighting from a young age, or was you winning fights though before you got into MMA? Was you winning like fights on the street?
You know what? Yeah, street. I was. You know what? I was better than 500. I wasn't great, but here's the thing I had. I would lose fights. Like I remember I got in a fight when I was maybe 16 with a grown man playing basketball, like out on the street court. And I mean, he smashed me up pretty good. He was like a bricklayer and he hit like a man that moves bricks all day. And he was like 30. I'm like 16 or something. And, I kept fouling him and he just took it bang, bang. But after that, like my eye kind of swelled up, but we just went and kept playing. And I didn't even I still stayed guarding him and I still kept playing hard defense. It's like I didn't even change anything. He beat me up to teach me a lesson. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to learn the lesson. And so I just figured out like early on that like I could, like I just didn't care as much as other people did. Like other people get like nervous or mad or hurt and I'll just be like, it's whatever. I didn't even, this is before YouTube and shit. I didn't know you could get knocked out and really hurt fighting. So I was like dumb. I was too naive to know any better.
Yeah, you fought at 205 though, so you must have been like a big lad at 16. People would have thought you was about 20 something.
Yeah, well, I remember when I was 14, freshman year, like for American football, I was 6'1", 185. And like I was bigger than I am now by 10th or 11th grade. Yeah. So I was like full grown by 11th grade.
See, I feel like I've only just got fully grown about 2 years ago. I was a late bloomer. I was the opposite.
Well, that's a better way to be though for your athletic career as far as longevity. And the way you're doing it's a better way to be. You're coming into yourself physically later in your life. Yeah, it's a better way to do it.